Hey, Blake.
Trev.
How you going?
Good, how are you?
Good, mate. Have you ever grown potatoes before?
I've cooked with a lot of potatoes,
Yep.
many different coloured potatoes, but nothing quite like this.
No, they're pretty blue, aren't they?
They are.
So I was going to plant some out of my garden. Want to give me a hand?
Let's do it, mate.
All right, come on.
So, Trev, blue potatoes, where do these come from? I've never seen them before.
Yeah, they're pretty unique, although they're starting to become more and more common. The interesting thing about them is that blue colour and why it developed. So this is a species that's about 11,000 years old, grew up in the Andes, in the mountains, with not a lot of soil around it. And that blue colour's to protect the plant from the UV that's out there. So, you know, with potatoes, if they turn green in the kitchen, they're not good for you.
Yep.
Well, that's why these are blue. They're protecting themselves.
So these potatoes, Trev, do they taste the same and are they better for you?
No, look, the taste is definitely not too different from traditional potatoes, but from the point of view of being better for you, so much better. Those blue pigments or flavonoids are rich antioxidants, so adding them into your diet, it's a bit like having blueberries. It's the same kind of thing. This is really good for you.
Making me hungry.
All right, come on, let's go and plant some.
Let's do it. So it's pretty common knowledge that you keep potatoes in a nice, dark, cool spot.
Yeah.
But I find sometimes every now and then I get one goes a little bit green.
Yeah, so that's a real problem because that's a toxin that's inside the potato that the greener it gets because of that chlorophyll that's forming around the outside, the more of that toxin there is. You do not want to be coming in contact with that. So those potatoes get planted in garden beds just like this. And the idea is that we're going to create a bit of a trench down through here. Now, if you're planting traditional potatoes, they could go down quite deep and then you just keep heaping the soil in. But because of these purple ones, this blue colour that's in them, they don't need to go too deep because the UV doesn't affect them.
Great, that sounds like less digging for me, so I'm in.
Just cut the potatoes in half and space them in the trench about 20 centimetres apart. And that's it. Once they start growing, I'll throw some old straw from the chook pen on top. We'll be harvesting more potatoes in about 4 months.
Actually, Trev, I just had a really good idea.
Yeah.
I make a mean potato and leek soup, and I'd love to give it a crack with these purple potatoes.
Well, we've got a few left over, so we can do that. But tell you what, grab them and I'll show you a couple of other parts in the garden. There's some more that we can maybe add for lunch.
All right, interesting.